Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Um, I wanted to come on here and be a bit vulnerable because I feel that lately I've been struggling with a lot of things, been struggling with purpose, I've been struggling with Allah in my life, and praying, been struggling with family, been struggling with sense of identity and what I want to do in life, who I want to be, what's it all for. I wake up every day and I have supplements that help me. I have my greens, I have my fish oil, I have everything I need. And I make my bed and then I go out and I go on a walk or I go to the gym or I go to Pilates. And today I didn't do that. I sat in bed, scrolled on my phone, had a shower, and I'm cooking and things are getting back in, but my whole start of the day it kind of reflected how I was feeling. And lately I've been feeling very distant from Islam and it's made me feel so empty. But then I don't know, am I grappling with a feeling of emptiness because I don't know who I am as a person, or I'm struggling to figure it out and I'm struggling with, the relationships I'm having at the moment? Or is it because, I'm not relying on Allah, I'm not trusting in Him? The crazy thing is when I got enlightened last year and I would pray all the time, I'd do all my prayers and I'd do all my sunnahs, and I was just, it was like I was awakened. And I remember saying to myself, how can anyone not pray? How can you ever get to that point where you don't want to pray anymore or you don't have the time to pray? And then you see struggle, so you go through struggle and you realize, oh, this is why some people stop praying, or this is why prayer is actually hard to be consistent with because, life, right? Oh, but it's just, I think as I'm 23 and my past self involved me having anxiety, depression, no faith, and bad habits, it's like I feel like every day I grow and I become better, but then also every day I have to step into like someone else's shoes just to not become that same girl again, because sometimes I feel myself going back to her when times get hard. So that's why I said today, this morning I had this bad habit of, going on my phone and I didn't wake up early, and, and those are the things that save me. Um, so anyway, and then it's like me training for a marathon, me starting a business, me trying to get fit, trying to get healthy, me changing my hair so I can step into this new version of me. It's like I'm looking at things now and I'm like, wow, the reason I'm doing this is because, in life, you just have to do things to feel okay. If you're not doing something every day, if you don't have a routine, you don't feel okay. And I think like when I was younger and I was really depressed, I didn't have a routine and I didn't feel okay because I didn't even know why people did anything. Like I just kind of thought, oh, why would you do that? Like I just felt no purpose behind my actions. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that, like, I don't know what to do in times when I feel struggle and I feel like, oh, this just emptiness feeling. And, like, I know what I have to do and I know these things make me happy, but then it's like, why do I have to do anything? Why can't I just sit and do nothing? It's like I said today, I was like, why, after I had my shower, I was like, oh, I should get dressed now. And then I thought, why do I have to do that? Why can't I just sit and play some chess on my phone or do something? But then I thought it's because these are the things that make me feel better. It's having that routine. It's doing. It's not being just a sitter and just doing nothing. I don't know if this makes any sense. I'm just having a bit of like I thought last year when I lost weight, right, it would make me happy. That doesn't make you happy. I thought, finding God would make me happy. Yes, that did make me happy, but then what about in those times I struggle? How do I come back to Him? Because I've been struggling so much keeping my faith and like, not like keeping my faith in action, I believe, of course, but I just mean like having the real trust and the real belief that everything's going to be okay. I've been really struggling with that. So yeah. Me coming on the internet to be vulnerable. I think what I just have to do is keep going. I can't just sit in this feeling because it's not beneficial. And it's just like the crazy part is when you have people around you that do not like they do bad things in response to bad feelings, whereas you want to do good things in response to bad feelings. So that's where I'm at right now. I need to combat this by doing good. I need to combat this by giving more. I need to combat this by praying more. I need to combat this by going to the mosque and speaking and, but far out. Anyway, astaghfirullah. Inshallah, God keeps guiding me, It's like I want to be beautiful, or I want to lose weight, or I want to have a business. Oh, once I do these things, life will feel purposeful. But it's like, no, it has to be from within. You don't just get happy. You have to it has to be consistency. It's a continuum, happiness. Sometimes I just want to effing scream. Okay, bye.